That light's a bit bright. Thor. Good morning. It's been a while, he says. Dan Earlybeard. Yeah, I've been out since 2:30 this morning. I'm just in Birmingham at the moment. The guy wants me to go in behind the buildings here, but he's got a problem with his electric gates. I'll turn you around, I'll quickly show you. See those black electric gates there? Them. They keep opening and closing on their own. So yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I thought I'd do a quick live. I know I said I was going to do a wood turning video. I have started the video. But I just haven't had time this week at all. Dean tossing off. Well, Dean, he's asked me if I'll wait here till 10:30 because obviously Meriden trucks are all broke down. He says, "You stay, mate." I said, okay, I'll stay. No problem. So yeah, you can see here, this street here. The place that this isn't too bad actually. This is Halesowen. Not really. It's outskirts of Birmingham, but the job that I've just been to, wow, that's busy. It was busy at 6 o'clock this morning, so God knows what it's like now. It's been a long time since I've driven in such a busy area like that. I've been used to country lanes for the last 4 weeks, so it's a bit of an eye-opener again, to be fair, but no problem. Jack Hall, morning, Scott. Dean, it's Money Bags. Project Metal Music. Hey, Scott. Hey up, I haven't seen that name before. Jason, are you driving the trucks again? Yes, I am. I am driving the trucks again. It's like I never left. Susan Collins, good morning. What time have you all been up since anyway? No thumbs up, not a single thumbs up. 30 people watching, not a single thumbs up. I'll that give you a thumbs up. 1 thumbs up. 4 a.m. for me. Dean says, what time you planning on getting done? I just take it in my stride, I think. Well, I started at 3, so I can't really. I've got till 6, haven't I? But I won't be here till 6. No, 10:30. Get loaded. Sort the bins out. Oh my God, I nearly had an heart attack earlier. I got to that other job. I'm not joking. There was 17 wheelie bins. They were all overflowing. I was like, big Taylor bins. I thought I was going to have an heart attack. On my last one, I was trying to drag it. I mean, they must have 600-700 kilos in them. And I'm only 11 stone wet. And I was literally dragging it. I had to take my hat off. My heart was going. I went all dizzy. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to pass out here in a minute. That was a graft. Yeah, pull the bins up a bit of an incline as well. Wheels were bent. Oh man, I haven't experienced that since I've started this job. But yeah, that's going to get sorted out because I'll be putting that in that they need some new bins because that's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Let's have a look. See who's saying what. All night, mate, got COVID. Dan says. Mr. Mineral, thumbs up. Malk, hello Scott. I live just around the corner from there. Great to see you, mate. Well, get us a bloody bacon, sausage and cheese sandwich, red sauce round, about 6 rounds. Because I'm not very familiar with this area and I don't really want to start walking around in case he comes out and says he won't start moving the bins. So he says, "You're going to calf?" I said, "I want to go in a calf." No chance. Oi, Scott, how's it going, mate? Dino, not when you're putting the other part to the woodwork on, mate. Well, I'm gonna try and get it done this. Well, I'm gonna try and get the other part done this weekend. I've got some of it done, but I saw a video on YouTube of virtually the same kind of project. But mine's a little bit different. But so I don't know. I was debating whether or not put it on, but I am going to put it on because it'll be just a bit of content. It'll be interesting to see actually how it turns out. I've got a bit of a plan in mind, but it was only a bit of scrap oak butcher block that I had for my worktop for my workshop. So yeah, happy days. So anyone saying anything or what? Yeah, I will. I'll sort it, Mark. I'll sort it out. Who reckons I should grow this again? How do you? What you driving, Scott? I'm driving a 6-wheel Scania All Series 320. That's what I'm driving. Bin lifter. Mickey Lawn, you're working on Saturday, you penny pincher. Dean said exactly the same thing. Well, nobody else wanted to do the job. Nobody wanted to do the job, so I thought, you know what? Why not? If I can get in, get it done, get back. I'm used to these early starts now, so. In fact, you could have done it, Mickey, couldn't you? Bet they never rung you up. Nice trucks, them. Nah, shit. I mean, this is the best one of the fleet, to be fair. I mean, it's nice and clean inside. The bloke that has this truck, he does look after it. It is nice and clean. But not up with the times at all. In going forward. 13 reg, I think this is. Yeah, 13 reg. So, it's a fair few years old. It's money in the bank, says Dan. Look after the pennies and the pounds look after themselves. Steve Waller, great to see you back, Scott lad. Mick Lawn says, I'm okay, mate, thanks. Like me lying on a Saturday. I like me lying on a Saturday, to be fair. But I never worked a single weekend that I was here for the whole 6.5 years. And I've come back, I've been back 4 weeks and I'm working my first weekend. Taxman will only have it anyway, so. What's that? Alan says, "Hi Scott, you back driving full time? Are you going to be back doing building work when the better weather kicks in?" No, building work's done. Finito, niente, capiche. I'll be doing my own jobs. I'll be doing my own projects. I've got an electric gate being fabricated at the moment, a sliding electric gate. So not one that opens out into the garden, one that goes across the property horizontally. So it'll be hidden behind the sleeper wall. So that should be about 6 weeks, I think. So that needs doing. Then my drive's getting done. Well, then I'm knocking all the front off my house, and I'm going to put Western red cedar on it. And then once that's done and all the mess is up, I'm going to put all the granite cobbles around the rest of the front of my garden, sort my flower beds out again. It was only done last year, not last year, year before, and I'm doing it again now. And I'm not doing it just for content. I'm doing it because it needs doing. Tarmac. It's going to be cobbles all around the outside, and it's going to be tarmac, and that's it. It'll be easy to clean, easy to get all the leaves up. I haven't even got any leaves outside. I mean, I haven't got any trees in my garden whatsoever, but I end up with drainfuls of bloody leaves. Next door neighbour. So yeah. The pergola, the swing, that's coming. Hot tub, that's coming. So yeah, I've got quite a bit to look forward to be fair. Yeah. Malk Alval, you and Changi okay? Nope. That's as blunt as I can be with that one, mate. Shame Scott, your building work was ace, mate. But like you said, some work at home, so do a little filming on them jobs. Yeah, I will. I mean, it's, to be honest with you, it is actually a bit of a no-brainer, because I can go work here, not mither. The only stress I've got with coming here is driving to work. That's it. Getting there. That's it. I've got no stress of anything. I turn up, get in the truck, and I go and I do my job. Come home, get home. That's it. Simple, easy life. You know what? It feels good to have an easy life. It bloody does. And the pay's probably a lot better. Well, it is a lot better, to be fair. So, yeah. Pays a lot better. You ain't got to mess about with your own taxes, your own crap. You ain't got to mess about with customers that want stuff for out. No, not messing about with it. Don't need to, don't have to, and I won't. Are you with me? Oi, oi, Scott, says Ryan. How's it going, Ryan? Easy trucking, easy money, keep the videos coming, pal. Great stuff. Yeah, I will do, mate. I will do. But like I said on my live on the last video, I'll be putting a live out. I'll be putting a video out on my terms, when I've got time, and if I've got free time and I want to do something, I'll do something. But I'm not making it a chore, whereas I've got to make sure that I'm putting content out there, because it's just not going to happen anymore. Because you realise how much, I mean, you people that are watching now, everyone that's watching now, do me a favour, go on your YouTube viewing hours time and just see how much time of yours you're spending on YouTube. See how much time you're spending on YouTube, and then double it. Because that's what you have to, that's the kind of stuff that, I mean, that's what you have to do to have a YouTube channel and put content on. It just never stops. You've got to keep putting the videos out there. You've got to edit them. You've got to film them. Oh man, it's a full time. It can be. It's like another chore. It's another job on top of what's it, and I want to just make it I want to make it fun for me and interesting for you to see what I'm doing when I'm doing it. Not like, oh, I haven't seen you for a week, or I haven't seen you for a couple of weeks. Actually, since the live, nobody's actually messaged me and said when's episode 2 coming out. So, which I'm glad about, because then that'd make me feel like I've got more pressure on me, and then I've got come and bloody what's it, get home, get in my workshop. I've only literally been in my workshop for 2 hours this week. That's it. That's all the time I've had. Because like getting up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning for a 4 o'clock start, or like say 1:45 for a 3 o'clock start. By the time you've got in, you're doing 12 hours, 13-hour days or whatever. So you're out of the house 70 hours a week, easily. So then you get home, you get in the bath or the shower or whatever you do, you have your tea. By the time that's done, you got to go back to bed again. So it's just, you know what I'm saying anyway. Them gates, I hope my electric gate doesn't fail like that. It's in and out like a bloody, you know what. I'm going to turn you around again. I'm going to turn you around. Look at them gates. Look at those metal gates there. They just keep opening and closing on their own, and he wants me go in there. I'm rocked up. Yeah, they're definitely on the blink. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to even try and get in there. Because if it starts shutting on its own, I'm going to end up taking the gates with me. So, we'll see. Let's see what people are saying. 41 watching, 19 thumbs up. Have we got any newbies? Any newbies? Sweet mate in bed, freezing out, they. It's alright. It's not too bad. Mark, not last video I seen you in the garden was you do it with your daughter. You haven't been keeping up then, Mark, because I've done a lot more videos since then. Quite a few videos since then, so that's a bit curious. Steve Talbot, did you sell your big van? Yes, I did. Sold it just before Christmas. Dave, me. Yeah, he's they're looking at them gates now. Dave, have you subscribed? Dave. Set the notification bell to all so you'll be notified. There you go. The thumbs up are going up. That's it. Let's have a few thumbs up. Let's get a bit of analytic content going on the channel. Has anybody got any good man? Nice one, Dave. Has anyone got anything interesting? Dean Golden, not on the building work anymore, pal. No, the building work is done, mate. It's done, and it's not like, I mean, I've had a couple of people say, "Oh, well, did you need the money, or you hadn't got any work?" It wasn't that I needed the money. It wasn't that I hadn't got any work, because I got that much work. It was unreal. It was coming out of my eyes. I'd got that much work, and well, I had 2 months off, so I didn't need the money, did I? So there you go. I had 8 weeks off, and I've never had that kind of time off ever. My missus was like, "You've had 8 weeks off." I was like, "Yeah, but for the other 15 years, I've worked like 60, 70 hours a week. So I think I'm entitled to a bit of a break, you know what I mean? I've only ever really had a couple, like, never had many holidays. So I thought I'd treat myself. Plus, I was looking after the dogs anyway. And them dogs, that's a full-time job on its own. So, I mean, that was stressful. Bloody stressful, that was. Mark Not, yeah, no, mate. I meant the last bit of work you done in your garden was the fencing, wasn't it? or you done any more in your garden? Oh, in the garden, yeah, I haven't done anything else in the garden because I'm still trying to work out exactly how I want it, because I don't really want to start putting sheeted covered areas around my garden, wasting money in timber and everything, and then thinking, well, have I made a mistake there? Because it's not a very big garden, I need it all to flow really. So I just need to get it in my head. And the weather hasn't been great anyway. So my timber posts, they're all cracked and everything, so they need bloody butterfly keys in them and to keep them together, and which will be a nice feature actually. So I'm gonna do a video on that, putting them in. So yeah, that's about where we're up to. Is anybody doing anything interesting today? Paul Leyland, good to see you. Good to see you on, Scott. Nice one, Paul. How are you doing? I've got a really dodgy stomach. Right dodgy stomach. Has anybody done anything or had anything that's really, really surprised them this week? And you thought, oh my God. Anybody? Has anybody got anything interesting to share? Because I've just had a right eye opener where I've just been. Like I say, I've had it cushy. Dave, me, the electric bill. Tell me about it. We've had ours through as well. Oh my God. Like gas and electric, £300 for the month. Just over £300 for the month. But bearing in mind, my washer and my dryer has literally been off. It's literally been on non-stop. It must be on 5-6 times easily a day. Washer and dryer. Kettle's never off, bath's never off, lights are never off, Mrs. works at the table, heater in the workshop, that's never off. That's a 3,000 watter sucking the life out of us. But prefer paid. Well, my missus pays the electric anyway, so she's a bit shit out of luck there, to be fair. If it was me paying it, I mean, I'll probably end up paying the difference anyway, so it's just one of them, innit? Tax, what is it? National insurance, that's going up again. But we'll end up having paid 2% extra, another 2% on top of what I already pay. I think, yeah, that'll be about right. So, say if it's if you earn £1,000 a week, you're up. It's gonna be accident here. I'm really in the wrong place, but I've got nowhere else to go because I'm like in side streets here. So Jake quoting all day for me, and a mad season has started. Oh, nice. See, that's what I mean. I mean, I know I'm working now Saturday, but it's like that, quoting all day. And how many of them quotes may you get? How many will you be successful with? Because I mean, I've been speaking to people, and there's that many people that want jobs doing now at the minute. People are just pick and choose what they want. If access is no good, they'll say, nah, not doing that. Don't want that. Put a big bill in, and if you get it, your quid's in. But to be fair, it's a tradesman's paradise at the minute. They can just pick and choose anything. So I had a quote for my electric gate the other day. Now this guy, he probably thought that I got plenty of money. I don't know if he perhaps thought that I was in a really nice area with everyone's got plenty of money and everything. Oh, I said to him, I said, oh, I need my gate's 3.4 meters wide. I said, I want 75mm steel box section, and I want it galvanizing. I want like vertical box section 25mm or whatever it is. And I says I says, give us a quote. I said, and I'll give you the yay or nay. And he come back. He says, yeah, that'll be 8 grand. I said, 8 grand. I was shocked by that. And then he says, yeah, plus VAT. What is it? Gold plated. So it's only a bit of steel. I know prices of materials have gone up, but Jesus. So yeah. So I was like, no way, I'm not having him. What a rob dog. Well, you can tell he didn't want the job anyway. He must have that much on for just go throwing around 10 grand quotes for a bit of steel and a motor. I mean, I know the motors are about £1,000, and I'm well aware of that, and the key fobs and different things, because all the kids need one. I need one in my vehicle. Nat needs one in her vehicle. We'll probably end up having the gates on and still end up probably parking outside the house. Stephen, just switched on. Are you driving again? Yes, I am, Stephen. Malk, the world gone mad. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Scott Green, I'm new here. Get yourself subscribed then, Scott. Click the notification bell. Good man. You are good enough to do it yourself, Scott. Then get the electrics done. Well, you know, I was actually thinking about it. But to be honest with you, when am I really going to have the time to start fabricating? I haven't got anywhere big enough that's flat or a decent welding table. Because if you don't weld them flat and parallel and everything's not perfectly square, it's just going to look a dog's dinner. I'm not a welder. I don't portray myself to be a welder or knowing anything about metalwork. The last time I ever did, the first and the last time I ever did any welding was on a farm gate. Well, it was on a horse's stable gate. And I'm not joking. By the time I'd finished, I'd burnt through it. I burnt through it and it was holding on by a little couple of strands. I thought, I can't try and weld this anymore or else the fucking thing's going to fall off. Yeah, my boss says, oh yeah, there's a welder in there. Welding rods there. He says, just weld us that bloody gate on there. I was like, on that door. I went, alright, sound. I mean, I'll try anything, I'm not bothered. Got the welder out, didn't even have a clue, didn't even know what I was turning it up to, what power, whatever. I grinded it off, because I know that anyway. I know you meant grind it off so it's bare metal. Put me earth on the other side. Bang, away I went. Wrecked it. He come back, he was laughing, he said, well, at least it's on. I said, well, that's what you asked for, wasn't it? So, there you go. Stressful, mate. Been thinking about packing it in, to be honest. Well, if you've got something else to do instead of it, I mean, to be fair, I'm in quite a lucky situation, whereas I could pick and choose what kind of career I wanted, really, whether it be this. I could do this. I could go back building. I could go and be a milkman if I wanted to. That's an odd job. Milkman's an odd job. You get to see plenty, wouldn't you, being a milkman? They're opening shop up here now. Malk says, I meant fitting it. Yeah, I know what you mean. But if someone's coming in and they're fabricating it and everything, I don't know anything about motors or anything like that. So I'm not even messing about with it. I just think, you know what? I'll just give it to somebody else. Keep it local, and that's what I'll do. Mark Knott's laughing. Jason, where you driving where your kid is? Oh, were you driving where your kid is? No, I don't think they don't come round here. You don't come round here in Arctics. Know that for a fact. But my boss said to me yesterday, he says, if you go in, he told me to come in off the A41. Now, I'm not a new driver, obviously. You'll know the crack. I've had my HGV license for quite a number of years, and I've got quite a lot of experience driving. And I thought, he said, come in off the A41. Now, I don't know Birmingham very well at all. All my driving career, I've always either been bloody farms around the countryside when I did the cattle haulage. I've either done, I've done continental work. I've done, so over the water, I've done a lot of London. I've done a hell of a lot of London driving. And then I've done all this for this company, which is all farms, abattoirs and everything. And you wouldn't believe some of the places that you find abattoirs. It's absolutely mental. It's literally houses all around here. Literally up and down the street here. There's houses. There's an house next door to it. It's an abattoir. So, but yeah, so what I was saying, as he said to me about, don't go into the low emission zone in the truck, because obviously we're not allowed, or else we get fined. We'll be clocking fines up for going in there. I looked at it and I thought, well, surely the ring road around Birmingham Centre itself isn't weight limited. Isn't weight limited and isn't a clean air zone. And I thought, right, from here, I looked at my map and I thought, right, I'll go out the end of here, I'll turn right, I'll go down the road, and I'll bounce down onto the ring road. So I went round there, and it was absolutely the dream. But every road on my left was low emission zone, every single road. So I was literally just skirting round the outsides of Birmingham city centre. And then it was, like I say, it was literally, if I'd have gone in there, I'd have been in the low emission zone. So I managed to get away with that, which still be happy about. Because some drivers have just thought, hey, look, you know what, I'll just go quickest route or whatever and just drive straight through and get themselves in a load of mither, stressed out, smoke 20 fags and have a heart attack. That's what I used to do when I first started driving. When I was going down London, I'd come round the ring, I'd get into the North Circular, I'd come off the 406 and I'd be literally bang, fag after fag after fag. By the time I got to my job, I must have smoked 15 fags, because you're panicking, literally. I've been in that many situations where I thought, you know what, the stress of that place, anybody that ever says to me, oh, I've got a job, I've just passed my test, I'm going drive down London. Do not do it. If you're not an experienced driver and you're not confident with a truck, do not drive down London. Do not take a job on down London, because you'll keel over. It's not a nice place to drive. I mean, I was in the thick of it. I mean, when I say London, I mean, like, not when you come off the M1 or the A1. Do you know what I mean? You come down to Archway or you go down the A5. I'm talking literally the square mile of London, like the city of Westminster and all around there, Vauxhall Bridge, bloody Waterloo, Piccadilly, all them. Yeah, Leicester Square, behind the Ritz, behind the Grosvenor Hotel with an Arctic. Not nice at all. You're panicking all the time. I literally planned my route one day, and it all got wrecked when I left the job. I literally went out the job, crossed the road. I needed to turn right, couldn't, because there was a scaffold wagon on the corner of the road. Wrecked the job, literally. I jacked my hair up, my tail of my headboard was sailing over top of cars with my hair jacked right up, nearly taking lampposts out and all sorts. So yeah, don't do it. How did you get your truck license, mate? I got it when I was in the army. I don't know if any of you know about me being in the army, but I was in the army. I joined the army in, I don't even know what date, when it was. I know it was a long time ago. Then Dean joined the army, and then Ian joined the army. So Ian left and Dean did half his service, 10 years I think he did, 10, 12 years. So yeah, I got my license out of the army. So that's the only good thing this country's give me. my HGV licence. Scott Green, how are you? I'm alright, how are you? Mark Not, not just bad driving in London, bloody walking and riding is bad too. Oh, it's horrendous, mate. It's horrendous. I've literally been stuck in London on the same road for 7 hours. A tipper wagon literally killed a cyclist just up the road from me. I was stuck all day, 7 hours, nothing moved. Everything was gridlocked just because of one cyclist. Now, when I went to do that general haulage job and I was down London, I had to do a cycle awareness course to make so I could get it in my head what it was like to be a cyclist and be on the road where there's traffic and trucks and everything else. So our company could send us down into London. It was one of the things that you had to have at the time. Now, you don't see cyclists that cycle every day to and from work in London or wherever, whatever big cities. You don't see them having to go out for a couple of days in an HGV to see what it's like when you can't bloody see on your near side. They just haven't got a clue. And anybody that's on here that drives an HGV vehicle will know cyclists are the biggest menace on the road. Massive menace. And they wonder why they end up dead. Because they've got no sense. A lot of them have got no sense of about, and they all wear earphones. They've all got earphones in. I literally come. I mean, I was on a country lane. I was walking. This guy was walking the other day down a country lane. He was virtually in the middle of the road. He's got headphones in. He's got an HGV vehicle behind him. We were sat there, and he saw the shadow of the truck because the sun was this side of us, and obviously it was sunny, and he saw the shadow of the truck come over the top of him. He shit himself. He literally shit himself. So, yeah, enough of that anyway. So that's that, Mark. Yeah, it's bad. Londoners, really bad. How's your new gold tooth going? Happy with it? Yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, it's great. So, what do people actually think? Because I know there's obviously a lot of you on here now that are watching and have been subscribers for a long time. But is it what you expected? Let us know. Give us a thumbs up if it's better than you expected or if it's worse than you expected. Because I think I was a bit unsure about it, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to have it anyway, just because I can. And it just makes it different. And that just goes to show I just aren't bothered what anybody thinks. I'm not bothered at all. Think of me what you like. So yeah. You get what you get what you see. So let us know. Nobody's put anything yet. There's 62 on and nobody's put anything. Nobody's put anything about the gold tooth. And there hasn't actually. For the hype that was hyped up about the gold tooth, nobody's actually mentioned it much at all. It looks like it's black, doesn't it, in the shadow there? What we saying? I have seen some idiot cyclist in my time. Oh, mate. Yeah, I've been an idiot cyclist. Didn't have a clue what I was doing on a bike. Brought a 5.5 grand bike. Hit a jump. Come off. Broke me foot. Broke me toe. So that's what. When you get on two wheels, your head just goes. You think you're Superman or something. I'm sure. I mean, me and Dean, when we brought e-bikes, we were going all over the place. Just wrecking ourselves, basically. Falling off. Yeah, it's not good if you don't know what you're doing on a bike. You know what I mean? Has he got a bloody port in this truck for my phone? Jason Thorley, thumbs up. What's happening? This is the only problem. I use my man's. I use his stuff. He won't mind. He's enjoying himself at home on his weekend off. I think I'll need me. Oh god, I'm going to have the hazard lights. Can you hear that? Lewis Hilson, how's it going? Mark says, I was unsure on it when you said about it though. A gold edging around a white tooth would look great, but it's awesome, mate. Nice one. It should be. Should be for the bloody price. I just hope the other one doesn't go, because if that one goes, that's got a cap on it also. And if that goes, I'm going to end up with 2 gold teeth at the front, because I'm not paying all that money for a porcelain, white porcelain. That's definitely me coffin. If I have 2 gold teeth and I end up with them 2 as gold teeth, my missus is sorted. I'll cancel my life insurance, because she'll have the payment then. She'll have the payment for the coffin. You know what I mean? That'll save me £100 a month. Sure it will. Anybody else? For anything else? Just get you plugged in. So what's your plan? Jason says, so what's your plan? Are you working on the trucks with Dean for a bit, or are you going back building in the better weather? No, I'm staying on trucks now, mate. I'm staying on trucks. That's it. Yeah, I'm staying on them. Yeah, I'm not going back building. Hold on. I've got my man here. I'll be back. He wants me get in there now, so he's going to watch me in. I've got, hold on, let's see what I've missed. Project Metal Music says, I'm a cyclist as well, been using them for 45 years and done some dumb stuff when I was young, but now I am hyper aware when I am out. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head, because you know, I mean, you can see these here on this road. I'll turn the camera around in a minute when I reverse in here. So yeah, because this truck is massive. It's massive. It's not really. It's a Tonka toy. Mark Knott says, I've got a front cap too, mate. Couldn't afford a gold tooth for it, so just paid installments for a normal white cap. Yeah, they're dear. They're very dear. Gary. Or Jerry. Jerry. Why are you staying on the trucks though? I love building. Was money the problem? Also, did your mate go back to truck driving as well? Money wasn't really the problem. Stress was more the problem. Work wasn't the problem. Finding work, it was just stress more than anything, and I don't deal well with stress at all. And to be quite honest with you, it started affecting me mentally. If I'm quite honest with you, it started affecting me thinking and everything. And you know what, I was proper going down bank, and I said to myself, you know what, you've got to snap out of this, and you've got to pull yourself together and sort yourself out. So yeah. And no, he wasn't my mate, he was my brother. And yeah, he went back driving. Same place. Jonathan Harrison says the wages for HGV drivers are good, so I don't blame you for stopping the building work. You can switch off when you get home. Yeah, you can. I mean, say building. I love building. I love the building trade, and I've always loved it, and I always will love it, no matter what happens. And who knows, a couple of years down the line, I don't know. You don't know, but this is me. This is me now. So, and I can switch off, and you know what? I've watched people in the building trade that have they've killed themselves all their lives in the building trade. They've worked in horrendous conditions, and you know what? I don't know if I want to put myself through all that misery of putting my body through all that, and then end up wrecking my body before I get time to enjoy myself, before I retire. Because I can guarantee you, end up retiring and your body's that knackered, or you've got to retire because your body's knackered and you can't do nothing. I've already got arthritis in my thumbs. I haven't got a great back as it is. You know what I mean? I've got chicken ankles, more meat on a butcher's pencil. So it's just one of them. It's a good move, it really. Do you think, Scott, it would have been any different if you had someone else who would have took some of the stress of it off you? Would have worked out. To be honest with you, when we went self-employed, the business was me and my brother, not me and somebody else that I don't know, or me and whoever. It was me and my brother. And you know, I mean, me and Dean spoke about it, and we said you can choose who you have working with you, but you can't choose your family. And it's very right, and it put a lot of stress on us with us being family, and it just caused too much tensions and everything. And we've never really fell out at all throughout the whole of us lives. And I've had some situations with Dean that I've never ever experienced. It's not nice, and you don't need it. And if work is causing that, then you're best off just leaving it alone. It'd have been quite selfish, really, of us both, on us both, to have carried on if we were both going to still be the way that we were, because it's no life at all. It's no good when you're at each other's throats. It's no good at all. So yeah, Chuck Easy, the building game's hard work, been in it now for over 20 years. Yeah, you're too right there, mate. Nice to see you, Scott. Hope things are going well. Cam JB. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Blood's thicker than water. Yeah, sure is. Definitely. Jason Thorley, have you sold your van and tools? I've sold the van, the crafter, and the only tools that I've sold are the landscaping tools. So your whacker plates, you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. There's no point in me keeping thousands of pounds. Me bridge saw, that went literally everything. The breaker, you name it, all the stuff involved in the oil landscaping job has been sold. All my joinery stuff, I've still got other tools about, but all the other stuff that's in my workshop, it's only the big stuff that I didn't need, like the whacker plate and all that lot. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. There's no point. It's only sitting there gathering dust. It's money that needed to be put back in the bank. So yeah. Anybody got anything for me? I ain't roll a fag anyway. What you saying? What's everyone up to today anyway? I feel like every time I come on here, we just end up talking about like life story. You know what I mean? Bet there's loads of people. What bloody hell? It's 9 o'clock, nearly 9 o'clock. Hope you have come out of it okay. Finance. Oh, hold on. Mark Not. What about the tile cutter you got for the last job you did before? Yeah, I sold that. Sold that within minutes. Literally. So yeah, that's gone. Jason Thorley says, hope you have come out of it okay financially. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine financially. It's no problem at all. Sound. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Like I say, it's not the. I mean, yeah, it's better money. I can earn better money doing what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a very, very well paid job for truck driving. So I mean, they've had another pay rise. They've had another pay rise since I was gone. So do you know what I mean? It's over a 50 grand plus job a year. So it's just like, you know what? I'm happy with 50 grand a year. I can deal with 50 grand a year. And if you can't live on 50 grand a year, that's, well, over 50 grand, that's just my wage. And then you've got my missus's wage as well. That's like 100 grand. So, you know what I mean? So if I can't live, what I'm saying. Mark Not. Dropped the missus at work for 8 hours this morning and I've pulled a short straw by looking after 4 kids for 12 hours. Oh, mate. That's rough. Kids are naughty. You know, you know when people say, oh God, you can't get them years back. You can't get them years back with your kids. I'll be honest with you. I don't like little kids because they don't do anything for me at all. I think they're annoying. They annoy the hell out of me. You know what I mean? Little kids annoy that. I mean, I don't mean like what? I mean from what can I say? From four downwards, 3, 4 downwards. They're crazy. They're all crazy. You can't talk to them with any sense. They don't listen to anything. They run riot. Yeah, crazy. So I wouldn't have them days back. My kids are now 14 nearly, and 11. So yeah. Henry. I have no idea, mate. No idea. I'm sure if you look on YouTube, you'll find out, though. I mean, yeah, I've literally, these 2 jobs that I've done this morning, I picked more up in these 2 single jobs than on a full day out on any of the other rounds. Oh no, apart from one. Yeah, they've had a lot of material here, and these are going to have even more material now. Can be. Will we see any videos on the wagon, mate? Well, see, Dean's doing videos on the wagon, and I don't really think, you know, I don't think, for me, I don't really want to really do trucking videos, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want it. That's his thing. He's doing. I mean, I know that perhaps, I don't know. This is a completely different job to what he does. I mean, he's on obviously the Arctics. But the problem is with the content for this job, you're not allowed to film the content of what you're putting in the truck because it's classified, highly classified material, very sensitive material. So you're not allowed. They can't show you. I mean, all I could show you was, I mean, tipping a. Yeah, you can't do it. It's no good really. I mean, there's only so much you can watch, isn't there? So yeah, I don't think so. Mark Knott says, I've got a 14-year-old boy that sits on a PS5 all day. Not too bad. 12-year-old boy stressing on the PS4 because he's died on Fortnite. 7-year-old daughter that covers her face in kids' makeup. Yeah. And 6-year-old boy who has ADHD and is always on one. Doesn't sit down and doesn't listen. Ah, help. Oh God, mate, I feel your pain. I really do. You know what? You're either good with kids or you're not good with kids. I'm a father and I get stressed out. You know, I'll be honest with you. Trucking, I mean, because I've done trucking for a lot of years, and I'm not joking when I say this. I get very, very used to my own space. Right, I'm going to turn the camera around because I'm backing in here now. So I'll just keep talking to you a second. I've got cars coming up and down. Yeah, I'll just keep you on a sec. Oh, I've got to build my hair up. No good. Wounded. Hair's got build up. Oh, that should be enough. This is going to be tight, this is going to be very, 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 very tight. tight. I need to go forward. Oh. Jesus, man, that's tight in there. Just bear with me. I don't think you're supposed to get trucks in here. Cars are all fuming. Hold on, you won't wait a second, will you? Nice one. Bear with me a minute, guys. He's just watching me back on all this crap. Sound job. We're in. That's not very good, is it? That gateway there is about the same size as what you'd have on your road at home. Literally. What you saying? Right, guys. He's pulling me out, so I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Have a good day.